Hi and welcome back. My name is Jane and this is Loopy Mabel's Closet, my dressmaking journey towards a handmade wardrobe. In today's video I'm going to share with you how I store my PDF patterns, so if you'd like to join me for a little bit of sewing chatter, stay tuned. And welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I store my PDF patterns. But before we begin, I just thought I'd share with you what Mabel the mannequin is wearing. She is wearing the Roscoe blouse today in the floral chambray that I made the other day, and it's the Roscoe blouse by True Bias, so gorgeous pattern. So she is looking lovely wearing that. And what am I wearing? Well, I'm not wearing a me made, but I am wearing a charity. So this is thrifted from the charity shop last year, so I suppose it comes under my frugal me made year. And I've just it's a bit windy today, so I've just got on my crochet lacy neck shawl. That's one of my designs over on Loopy Mabel Crochet channel. But I've also been using up my scraps, and I made a raggy brooch. So I have got charity, crochet and scrap raggy brooch, so I'm doing quite well today. So yeah, so on to how I store my PDF patterns. Lots of us now are going towards the PDF patterns, downloading them rather than buying the paper patterns. I love both, but I am very impatient, I should say. So when I get an idea in my head, I want to make something, I can't wait for the pattern to arrive in the post because I'm too impatient. So I just like to go and download it, print it off, stick it together with sellotape, and then off I go. So I've got quite a few now PDF patterns that I've downloaded, and I've had a few ways of storing them, but I've come up with this way, which I think is probably the best for me, and I just thought I'd share it with you. So what I do is I get my PDF pattern, really simple really. I get my PDF pattern, download it, print it off, and then I have these just white A4 basic envelopes. I think I got a pack of 10, maybe 20 from the local pound shop, or it might have been Tesco or a supermarket, can't remember now, but anyway, a pack of these really basic A4 envelopes, and I print off my PDF patterns, and then when I've finished with using them and obviously all the instructions, I pop them all in this envelope. And then what I do is then I reprint the first page. So I'll just show you on this wilder gown. I love this pattern. So obviously that's how the wilder gown comes off when you print it off. So what I do is then I go back onto the pattern to print off the pattern, but I only print page 1, which is this one, and I scale it down to 50%, I think it is. So I'll just print this page, scale down, and then I just sellotape it to the front of my envelope. And so now when I looking for patterns, I know it's the wilder gown, and I do that with all of them. I did try using the plastic wallets with a little popper, but the plastic wallets I found just slip slide all over in my storage bin I've got there, and because I've all got like the popper envelope bit on here somewhere, the poppers obviously are raised, so when you're stacking them on top of each other, eventually the poppers make, I hope you know what I'm talking about, but so you can't get as many in because obviously the poppers are in the way. And I've just gone back to basic with just a plain white envelope, and because they're so cheap, you know, you get, I'm sure it was a pound shop, and I'm sure it was 20 in a pack from the pound shop, so cheap. And then obviously if they do get worn or they do get torn, you just cut that off and restick it to another one. So I've got, like I say, I've got the wilder gown. I'll show you what I've got. And obviously I've got my Carson dress. And then I've got my Almada robe, then my Roscoe blouse. These are just some of them, but I've just grabbed these out of my bin. And obviously the Wilder gown. And they do have, these envelopes have like a peel off sticky down thing, which obviously I'm not going to do because I'll be opening and closing them. So you could just, I suppose you could just tuck them in. Just tuck the end in. And then you've got your patterns, and I've just done that with all of them, and it's working really well. So I can store them in my storage bin. I think everybody's got them, you know, those IKEA storage bins. And they're a little bit crumpled because one of my cats likes to make his bed in there sometimes. But I'll just put them all together, and super simple, super cheap, and works for me. And that's how I store my PDF patterns. And because they're not slippy slidey plastic wallets, they don't slip slide all over in the drum, so I store them like usually that way, and they fit perfectly in my drum that way. And if I just need them, I just, you know, file through them to see which one I want. And it works really simple for me, really cheap, simple way. And obviously print the pattern detail on the front, stick it down 50% scale to scale, I think I print it at, stick it down with sellotape. Mind you, saying that, with printing all these PDF patterns, I go through quite a lot of paper and miles and miles of sellotape, sticking them all together. I find it quite therapeutic actually, and I don't mind sticking all the puzzle pieces together. I love doing that, so I don't mind at all. I know a lot of people do the print at the shop version. I haven't tried that yet, so if anybody prints their patterns off at the print at the shop version, let me know what you think of that. Is it worth trying, or would you just stick to printing at home and sticking together? So I'd be interested to know if you've done that. But yeah, so that's simple how I store and keep my PDF patterns nice and neat and tidy, in a little organised, in my organised way. And I thought I'd just share it with you, just in case you were wondering how to store yours. This is the method that works for me, definitely. I hope you enjoyed this video on how I store my PDF patterns. Just a quick video. If you did, please don't forget to give me that lovely thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and that bell. The bell's most important, because once you've subscribed, if you don't hit that bell, you won't get to be notified when my videos come live. So if you hit the bell too after you subscribed, as soon as I bring a video out, you'll get a notification, and then you can come and watch my video whenever you want. So yeah, please don't forget to do that. But as I always say, please don't forget to leave me some comments in the box below. How do you store your PDF patterns, and have you tried the print at the shop version, and what do you think of that? I'd love to know. But until the next time, as I always say, please take care and happy sewing.